Welcome back to the Master of Mirrors. Tonight's reflection is cracked, twisted, and terrifying. If you are ready to face the truth, dim the lights. Let's gaze into the abyss together.
Title: It started with the automatic doors, and now I can't leave my cubicle. Subreddit: r/no sleep. Posted by u/Excel sheet ghost. It wasn't a sudden thing. I didn't wake up one morning to find myself invisible. It was a slow, agonizing fade, like a dimmer switch being turned down over the course of a week. I work in data entry. It's the kind of job where you're already part of the furniture, so maybe that's why I didn't panic at first. On Monday, the automatic doors in the lobby didn't open for me. I stood there, waving my arms like an idiot, until an intern walked up behind me. The sensors caught him immediately, and the glass slid open. I slipped in behind him, muttering a joke about technology hating me. He didn't laugh. He didn't even look at me. He just put his headphones on and walked to the elevator. That was annoying, but fine. Sensors glitch. On Tuesday, I realized nobody had replied to my emails. I sent a follow-up to my manager, Dave, regarding the quarterly projections. Usually, Dave is breathing down my neck about these numbers. By 4 p.m., I walked over to his office. "Hey, Dave, did you get the file?" I asked, leaning against his doorframe. Dave was typing. He didn't stop. He didn't blink. "Dave?" I stepped into the room. He picked up his phone and dialed. "Hey, Sarah, yeah, I'm still waiting on those projections from the team. We need to get someone on that." I was standing 3 feet away from him. "I sent them," I practically shouted. "I'm right here." He swiveled his chair, his knee brushing against my thigh. I felt the contact. I felt the warmth of his leg. But he just frowned, rubbed his knee absent-mindedly like he'd bumped a table leg, and kept talking. "Yeah, it's like a void in the data. I'll handle it." My stomach dropped. I went back to my desk, my heart hammering against my ribs. I tried to call my wife. The call failed. No signal. The little bars on my phone were grayed out. Thursday was the bathroom incident. I was washing my hands when the motion sensor lights went out. That happens sometimes if you're too still, right? I waved my hands. Nothing. I jumped up and down. Darkness. Then the door opened. 2 guys from sales walked in. The lights snapped back on instantly. I was standing in front of the sink, water dripping from my hands. They walked right past me. One of them actually shouldered me aside to get to the mirror. "Excuse me," I yelled, shoving him back. He stumbled. He looked down at the floor, then at his own shoulder, looking confused. "Man, got a weird cramp," he muttered to his friend. "Must be the draft," the friend said. They were looking through me, not in a ghostly, translucent way. I could see myself in the mirror. I was solid, but their eyes just slid off me, like I was a smudge on a lens or a piece of code the brain decides to ignore to save processing power. Thursday, yesterday, was when the terror really set in. I came in early. I sat at my desk. I tried to log in. User not found. I tried again. User not found. I looked around. My family photo was gone. My potted succulent was gone. In their place was a stack of printer paper and a box of toner cartridges. My nameplate had been peeled off the fabric wall of the cubicle. I sat there for 8 hours. I didn't eat. I didn't pee. I just watched. I watched Sarah from HR walk over with a young guy I'd never seen before. She pointed to my chair, the chair I was sitting in. "This station is free. We haven't used it in months." "I'm sitting here," I screamed. I stood up and slammed my hands on the desk. The stapler rattled. The new guy paused. "Did you hear that?" Sarah didn't look up from her clipboard. "Hear what?" "Like a thud. The AC kicks hard in this corner. Have a seat." The new guy began to sit. He was going to sit on me. I scrambled back, falling into the corner of the cubicle. He sat down. He adjusted the height of the chair. He logged in. I'm writing this on my phone, using the office Wi-Fi, huddled under the desk. It's the only place I feel safe. The new guy's feet are inches from my face. He keeps tapping his foot, and every few minutes his shoe hits my shin. He doesn't notice. He just rubs his ankle and keeps typing. I tried to leave an hour ago. I ran for the stairwell. The door's locked. My badge doesn't work. I went to the elevators. I waited for someone else to get on. When the doors opened, I tried to step across the threshold. I couldn't. It wasn't an invisible wall. It was just, I physically couldn't make my legs move forward. It was like the building code of reality had been rewritten, and my coordinates are now strictly limited to floor 4, cubicle 6. The lights have gone into night mode. The cleaning crew is vacuuming out in the hall. They are getting closer. I'm scared of what happens when the vacuum reaches under this desk. I don't think the machine will stop for me. I think I'm just dust now, just data to be overwritten. If you're reading this, please acknowledge me. Leave a comment, upvote, anything. I just need to know I'm still...
The story may be over, but the reflection remains. If you survived this tale, leave a like to ward off the bad luck. To gaze further into the abyss, make sure you subscribe to the Master of Mirrors and ring the bell. You never know what might be standing behind you in the next video. Watch your back.